Welcome to my Wonderland. では、夏色のナンシーを英語でちょっと読みたいと思います。夏色のナンシーをね、英語に直しますと、Summer Colored Nancy なんですけれどもね。では、いきます。はじめはゆっくりいきますよ。Is it love? Yes. Isn't it love? Yes. Is it love? Yes. Isn't it love? Like the wind blowing in, wavering, feelings change. Could it be a thing that comes with age? そこでね、英語のコーラスが入りますね、普通のね。By the pool, you're wondering what's going on. If when I close my eyes, I'm worrying about you and me. You can see I'm not the same. I no longer play the game. And I just don't have the time to be what you want me to be. If you love me, summer-colored lover. If you love me, summer-colored Nancy. Yes, your lips have changed from what they were this time last year. ここで、Is it love? Yes のところに戻りますね。では2番目に行きたいと思います。You see, the thing I'm feeling comes right down to jealousy, as I lie thinking in the lazy summer sunshine, while you look the other way, thinking of something to say. You soon will start to see it's really me you really love. If you love me, summer-colored lover. If you love me, summer-colored Nancy. We can make it work if we just try to share our love. そこでまた、リフレインとして、Is it love? のところに来ますね。以上、夏色のナンシー、Summer-colored Nancy でした。じゃあ Summer Colored Nancy をねちょっと早く言ってみたいと思います。 Is it love? Yes. Isn't it love? Yes. Is it love? Yes. Isn't it love? Like the wind blowing in, wavering, feelings change. Could it be a thing that comes with age? ここで、レギュラーの夏色ナンシーの日本語版と同じようなね、英語のコーラスが入ります。そこで次です。 By the pool you're wondering what's going on.If when I close my eyes, I'm worrying about you and me, you can see I'm not the same. I no longer play the game, and I just don't have the time to be what you want me to be. If you love me, summer-colored lover, if you love me, summer-colored Nancy, yes, your lips have changed from what they were this time last year. そこで、Is it love? Yes. Isn't it love? Yes! ね、そこに戻ります。そこでまた、普通のコーラスの女の人たちが入ってきて、コーラスのお姉様方が入ってきまして、で、次がね、あります。You see, the thing I'm feeling comes right down to jealousy, as I lie thinking in the lazy summer sunshine. While you look the other way, thinking of something to say, you soon will start to see it's really me you really love.If you love me, summer-colored lover. If you love me, summer-colored Nancy. We can make it work if we just try to share our love. Is it love? Yes. Isn't it love? Yes. Is it love? Yes. Isn't it love? Like the wind, blowing in, wavering, feelings change. Could it be a thing that comes with age?
「When he's crashing along with me, summertime." 今度はあなたの歌う番ですよ。頑張ってね、夏色のナンシー。Welcome to my Wonderland.
皆さん、ここでね、私はほっとね今思いついたことがあるんですけれども、早口言葉を皆さんと一緒にやりたいと思います。まず、私は slowly に言いますのでね、皆さんも耳をダンボのように大きく開けてね聞いていただきたいと思います。It's called Peter Piper。 よろしいですか？いきますよ。Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Did Peter Piper pick a peck of pickled peppers? Well, if Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers that Peter Piper picked? なかなか簡単でしょ？じゃあ今度ちょっと、早くっていうか普通にね言ってみますね。Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Did Peter Piper pick a peck of pickled peppers? Well, if Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers that Peter Piper picked? さあ、今度は普通の早口言葉のように言いますよ。せーの Peter Piper picked a pickle pickle peppers. Did Peter Piper pick a pickle pickle peppers? If Peter Piper picked a pickle pickle peppers, where's the pickle pickle peppers that Peter Piper picked?
Welcome to my Wonderland. では次は、渚のライオン、ビーチライオンを英語でね、まずゆっくり読みたいと思います。Run from the city on roller skates, and when you reach the beach, everyone sees you, tries to please you, just like you're a star. You are the lion. You're the bravest and the best. You are the lion. Let me be more than the rest. It's never too soon for you to come to me. Put both your arms around me. Hold me tenderly. It's a miracle, miracle. It's a magical, magical. It's a miracle. Bang, bang, bang. Out in the sunshine, the palms are swaying, and you're looking special. And the girls are looking, wishing and hoping, staring straight at you. You are the lion, and your mane is standing up. You are the lion, summer hero of the club. It's never too soon for you to come to me. Put both your arms around me. Hold me tenderly. It's a miracle, miracle. It's a magical, magical. Can't you see my heart's wondering? And now's the time that I will need to be so close to you. Oh, please. You are the lion. Let me see your lovely smile. You are the lion. You're the hero by a mile. There's nothing in the whole world that you can't do. My shy boy, oh, can't you see that I love you? It's a miracle, miracle. It's magical, magical. はい、わかりましたか？では、普通のスピードでいきたいと思います。ビーチライオン。
Run from the city on roller skates. And when you reach the beach, everyone sees you, tries to please you, just like you're a star. You are the lion. You're the bravest and the best. You are the lion. Let me be more than the rest. It's never too soon for you to come to me. Put both your arms around me. Hold me tenderly. It's a miracle, miracle. It's a magical, magical. It's a miracle. Bang, bang, bang. Out in the sunshine, the palms are swaying, and you're looking special. And the girls are looking, wishing and hoping, staring straight at you. You are the lion, and your mane is standing up. You are the lion, summer hero of the club. It's never too soon for you to come to me. Put both your arms around me. Hold me tenderly. It's a miracle. It's a magical. Can't you see my heart's wandering? And now's the time that I will need to be so close to you. Oh, please. You are the lion. Let me see your lovely smile. You are the lion. You're the hero by a mile. There's nothing in the whole world that you can't do. My shy boy, oh, can't you see that I love you? It's a miracle. It's a magical. 以上でした。
ではあなたの番ですよ。頑張ってね。ビーチライオン。 Welcome to my Wonderland. Welcome to my Wonderland.
Good morning. It's already morning. Open the window. With a little stretch, you can reach the curtains, can't you? This is your morning call. I called just as I promised. So, get up, sleepyhead. I'm wide awake. Try not to be late for our date today. Hello? Hello, can you hear me? Come on, don't sound so sleepy. Now, do you remember the time and place we're supposed to be meeting? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Good. What? Wait a minute. I didn't hear about it. Since when? You didn't even ask me. But I was looking forward to it. Oh, of course, your friend is nice and all, but maybe I'll just go back to bed. I don't feel well. I mean, I finished everything I was supposed to do just for today. Just for the two of us. No, don't apologize. But I wish you'd understand. Why? Really? But no, I don't really mind. No. 3 isn't a crowd. Not really. Uh-huh. What a great idea! But do you think it'll work? Okay, then we'll meet at the same place an hour later. Boy, I hope it works out. Oh, I'll wait even if you're a little late. Hey, no, don't say goodnight. Come on, get up, or the whole thing won't work out. Oh, by the way, today I'll wear the sweater you said you liked, okay? Well, see you later then. Bye. Once upon a time, when none of us was troubled by homework, that is, when there was no school, Motsugi the mole and Wormy the worm were always playing in the Mog Mog garden. Their most favorite pastime was catching ants. During nighttime, Motsugi searches around in the underground to see where many ants can be caught. In the daytime, Wormy is to catch ants. Wormy and Motsugi started dancing on the hole under which many ants could be found. The countless hairs of Wormy go in and out of the ant holes. This is how ant catching is done. The ants also can't stop holding on to Wormy's hair to play together. Then they are thrown onto the ground, but for some reason, Motsugi and Wormy, the two best friends, are fighting today. Well, I guess it can't be helped because you see, Wormy had gotten a haircut. He has no hair now, none at all. He looks just like a green caterpillar or an earthworm. He can't catch any ants. Well, no wonder Motsugi's mad. But I have a girlfriend now. Wormy is trying to defend himself and he's crying. But Motsugi's anger can't be subsided. When all of a sudden, Wormy jumped up saying, "No, that tickles! Ha ha!" Many ants slided down from the end of Wormy. Way to go, Wormy! Yes, Wormy's end slipped onto the ant's hole. More ants than usual were caught today. Motsugi was very happy. Wormy was proud of himself too. So they became the best of friends again and began ant catching once more. The end. Look at him! Isn't he gorgeous? Do you think so? I don't. What do you mean? He looks like, what's his name, who appears on TV, doesn't he? Who does? Oh, wait, he's looking in this direction. Oh, he smiled. What difference does that make? What's so good about him? What are you saying? What then is so bad about him? I just don't understand your taste. Well, I'm sorry. Oh, wait! He's coming toward us! Ah! Give me a break. What? What did you just say now? He's my brother. What? What did you say? Yippee! What do you mean, yippee? He's not some product for recommendation. Well, he's much better looking than you are. Oh, thanks a lot. How happy are those who are in the dark. Nice to meet you. My name is Yu. Nice meeting you. Here, he's all yours. Yeah!
Welcome to my Wonderland.
I rushed back to the hotel when the concert was over, that night as always. I didn't miss the flickering light at the very back of the second floor when I was called back to the stage by the audience. It is an order. After singing Daybreak, I rushed to the dressing room and changed to the black dress which would make me look most beautiful. Follow him. Lay. Settle the account tonight. I was having Mai Tai in the hotel bar, a colorful tropical drink. It was just like a rainbow placed in a glass. There he was. The information of our country had been stolen. He was found out to be responsible for it. However, who was bringing the information out of the country was not known, but one of our staffs found that he is contacting somebody in the bar. Who is he contacting, and how? This is the mission that was entrusted to me, whose code name is Lei. He came up to me. It was the third time that I pretended our eyes met by chance. His expression seemed to be saying that it was a sin to leave a lady alone. He sat next to me and lightly smiled and said, "I don't believe that a seat next to a beautiful lady like you is vacant. I must be the luckiest man in the world." He's a handsome fellow, and he looked like a playboy as he had been said. He also said he was a fan of mine as a singer. I was flattered, but then I had to be careful. He had at least 10 times more experience than I do as a spy. 10 times! He was a good speaker. His name was Thomas, and it was as though he could accept any topic that existed in the world. I was sure that he knew anything from how to stop a baby from crying to secret troubles that the American president might have. I almost got trapped in his talks. The bartender came up and joined our joyous talk. Then the topic of the conversation was switched to the home country of Thomas. It seemed that the bartender favored Thomas's home country and asked him many questions. Then in the meantime, Thomas said, "If you are interested in my country so much, I will fetch the guidebook of my country and give it to you." Then Thomas gave the bartender a paper bag. The bag had a printing of a beautiful wood and a lake, but for some reason, the bartender rushed to the kitchen after receiving the bag from Thomas and thanking him, saying that he remembered some work he had to do. Funny, he was so excited about Thomas's country, but he didn't even bother to open the paper bag. This was suspicious. When I said, "What an impolite person," he smiled and said, "Oh, it's okay." Then he quickly winked at me. Well, this told me everything. Now I have to have my colleagues arrest the bartender as soon as possible. But how? How should I let my colleagues who are sitting at the corner of the bar know about it? An idea hit me. "Thomas, may I sing on that stage?" "Why, of course." I proceeded to the stage. When I stood on the stage, I was greeted with a loud applause that I did not expect. I was more surprised when I heard an old man's voice in the audience encouraging me, "Yu-chan!" Thank you very much. Now I will sing "Love Me Tender" with the feeling of my favorite singer, Barbra Streisand. My message was conveyed to my colleagues. When the band started playing Prelude, they were not in their seats anymore. Bar in Barbara and tender. This is a code that we often use by combining the first and last part of words. Thomas could never know. Since I looked at him in the eyes when I said, "Love me tender," it seemed that he had already forgotten who he was. My colleagues were back in their seats before I finished my song. Then they lit up a cigarette using a lighter twice. This is a sign meaning everything is okay. I parted with Thomas saying that I would be visiting his room that night, but in fact, my colleagues were the one who was visiting him. I'm very sorry, Thomas, but you were an extremely attractive man.
Welcome to my Wonderland.
come to live in Hawaii. The small island where I grew up is, after all, paradise. The sea is pretty, the flowers are pretty, the people are relaxed, just like the way the sun moves, are relaxed, lazy every day. This is something you would grasp instantly, even on, let's say, a 3 or 4 tour. Hawaii is such an attractive place that people say those who come here once always decide when to return, even after reaching the airport on the day of the departure. Waikiki Beach. You'll see on the street sides, filled with the fragrance of sand, many gifts even Hawaiians will want. For those tired out from walking, the taste of tropical drinks and juice is something very special. Hanauma Bay is an aquarium. Well, actually, it's an aquarium we can swim in. The fish who swim with no fear under our goggles. Of course, the sea is of marine blue. It's so transparent that you feel as though you are in another world. Even those who can't swim will make it through here. All this takes place at the height you can stand in. In addition, the sunset is very beautiful. You can't take your eyes off of it. Takes away verbal communication. Even those able to speak in the most beautiful language would not be able to describe the beauty of the Hawaiian sunset. And North Shore. The surfers constantly enjoying the waves. Body surfing where you give in your whole body to the big waves. How dynamic that is. The scene of suntan young guys watching the waves and peacefully waiting for the good wave will definitely make a beautiful illustration. Hawaii. Seems that I could go on forever about it if I were to. Just come to Hawaii once. It is the most popular tourist spot for the Japanese. You'll understand why it's so popular if you come just once. It isn't only close to Japan. It is not only a place where people understand Japanese either. The Hawaiian nature will look so much more beautiful in real life than what you know of through books and postcards.
Welcome to my Wonderland.
What kind of a day did you have? Did something fun happen? Did you go somewhere? It was, after all, a holiday. You stayed home all by yourself? Oh, how sad. Then, were you watching TV? No, you weren't. That's even more sad. Oh, I see. Well, that's good. There are times when being by yourself and doing nothing can be good. Picturing your friend's face, trying to recall the words spoken by your friends during the week, doing just this can be fun. What happened? Why do you sound so surprised? Uh-huh. It was as if I was watching you. Well, I'm pretty good at guessing. Well, to tell you the truth, I was in the same situation as you today. I was alone. In the beginning, I killed time by listening to records, but I got tired of that, so I stopped doing things. Yep, I was just like you. I just did nothing. I thought about what my friends were doing, or that I'd like to go eat something delicious with someone next week. They say that time seems to slip by slowly when you don't do anything. But that's not true. It's already nighttime. Isn't that right? It seems that today went by so fast. Don't you think so? Are you going to bed already? Well, I'm not. I wonder what happened to me. I feel like writing in my diary. Strange, huh? I feel this way because there's something I noticed today. I'm the type of person who thinks about having a dream. Why are you laughing? Yes, I know that I'm like a child. I have gone through quite a few diaries. Hey, what's so funny? It's so funny that once I decided I want to keep a diary, I started writing in everything that came to mind, and now I'm into my 10th one. Sure, I wrote in it, I'm going to find myself a nice boyfriend. Yes, I think I'm going to have a nice dream. I hope that you also have a nice dream. Sleep well. Tomorrow is another new day. Thanks. Me, who didn't talk to anyone today, how happy I was to hear your voice on this kind of day. I hope you call me again. Please, let me say just this before I say good night. Your name appeared in my dream I wrote of today. I can't remember the number of the diary, but your name was the only human name which appeared in it. Well, that's all. Good night.
Welcome to my Wonderland.
Good night.